Hi, my beloved Awesome Souls family. Welcome to my channel. This is Dilruba Chowdhury, where you can learn um, the principles of reality and achieve your desired life. So, today's topic, let's talk about the art of surrendering and detaching. You probably have heard so many times that if you detach from your wish and the outcome of your goal achievement, you will attract or manifest that goal more sooner. You will achieve your goal faster. So probably that didn't make much sense to you. Like, how can you surrender or not think about or not take action toward your goal and it just manifests, right? So today I would like to go deeper into that topic and will try to explain my understanding what surrendering means and why you should not worry about the manifestation and how it actually influences your manifestation faster. Surrendering means going to your true natural form. Like when we were born, we were just a baby, just a soul, like just a soul inside of a helpless body. We couldn't take care of ourselves at all. Like we couldn't feed ourselves, we couldn't even talk about anything, our feelings, our basic needs. We couldn't even put ourselves, wrap ourselves in a clothes to feel that like warmth or something. So every single steps since then you had to have taken care of. There is some force, some laws around you that had been always took care of. Billions of our souls have been taken care of, and we actually grew up into this form until now, and we just don't see those. As we grow up, our mind tells us that we are the only driver of our self, our life. So if we don't make some choices or take some actions, we're not going to be able to survive, right? But we kind of tend to ignore the fact that there is bazillions of things actually got taken care of, and the environment is already there for us to survive. We probably making food and feeding ourselves, but the food is already there, already growing. And our biological internal systems, we don't have to even worry about. We cannot even take control of our respiratory system. We are breathing. We cannot control our nerves or control our movement, control our internal function, the biological function that has been uh, going on since we were born. Every single seconds, we don't need to control our heartbeat, our eyes blinking, or our breath, or our digestive system. You cannot even control every single thing of you, but it actually had been taken care of. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here, right? And the same way, if we count ourselves like amongst the all living beings, look at the nature, look at the environment, look everything from a single smallest living creature like an amoeba or a bacteria, or even if we just look for something that our eyesight can perceive, like an ant, from an ant to an elephant, everything has taken care of. Their own survival needs has been taken care of. Their own food, their own sleeping, their own habitats, everything had been taken care of by something. And then if you see that the whole universe, the whole planet, the solar system, the galaxy, everything is in a so synchronistic um, way. They are just running. They are not even like missing one single bit of their orbital steps. There is something that has been taking control of that. We don't need to take control of those. But if you see, if those are not there present, you cannot even exist. Your own problem, your own goals, your own materialistic achievement, just in a blink of eyes, it could just go away, like it doesn't matter anymore. Just for a simple instance, if you just think of the coronavirus, the COVID situation we have been dealing right now, think of like few months ago, like when it just spread out the first time. The whole human society didn't even bother about their job, their money, they just bothered about their survival. And all the infrastructure stopped down, like they locked down everything, and it was all fine, all taken care of. We are still going on. But the bigger picture is, if we don't take care of the infrastructure, if we don't take care of our job or of our financial issues, somehow it's gonna take care of us some way or other. We are gonna find our ways always. But the need of somebody else, some bigger power, is always there. We don't know how to take care of those kind of situation. Like if the sun gets dark, it just doesn't burn anymore, or the wind doesn't blows, like all oxygens are removed. We don't know what to do, right? Like all of a sudden. But we know the human made things, how can we control them, and we will survive even without those. But we cannot survive the bazillion things that we haven't had control of any of them, right? So think like that. If your life had been fine without you being taken care of, or you being control of, you being taken control of so much details of your life, then why these one thing or few things that you wanted to take control of, like your financial freedom, your family responsibilities, your job responsibilities, or your home mortgage or car insurance. I mean, those are so simple things that will be taken control by, taken care by the same big power that has been taken care, the bigger, way bigger and important things for you, right? There's no way that I'm saying that don't take actions, you don't do anything about your life. No, that's not the point. The point is, when you have done the best you could do in a given situation, but still you are not satisfied, still you are not seeing results, that means it's out of your power, out of your control. At that situation, you can let it go, because there is always a bigger power, a bigger, higher self of yourself is taking care and taking care of your life, but it has way bigger power than you. And if you just surrender to them, they are gonna take care of that, because you have done your best. Once you have done your best, once you have taken to all opportunities and you are tired, like you are exhausted, you feel like I have done my best, now I don't know what else to do. At that point, if you surrender, maybe that power is actually taken care of, just cooking up bigger things for you, lining up bigger things for you to take care of in the next step, right? So that's the trust, that's the logic why surrendering at some point is more helpful. All right, so now see logically what it does. We are just metaphysically thinking of like somebody else is taken care of and stuff. But if you just see logical things and rational thinking, when you let go of one thought or one problem that you cannot even solve, what it happens then, when you were thinking so narrow, so focused on something, some issues, your mind, your brain neurons are way focused on one line thinking. It cannot free itself, it couldn't free itself to see other areas, the bigger pictures, or other opportunities, or other ways to solve those problems. So when you let go or free from that focusing, it helps your brain to detach the neurons from those focused way, and it frees itself and it just let itself connect with other opportunities, other ways to see and other views, and then you probably will see the solution right there. And that's the beauty of that. Our human brain is so designed like that. If you focus on some issues, it just blocks out everything. Did you ever feel that when you are so into a problem or so into flow with doing some work, you just overlook everything around you, like surrounded, like it's, if there's a bird chirping, or if somebody came into your room or something, you just don't bother, or you just cannot see that even it's happening, right? So that's why it's very much necessary to free the brain cell at that moment, when you are so fine tuning, when you're so caught up into one issues, one problem. So when you free your brain cells, the brain cell can release and can be like spread out, and then it starts seeing other ways, other opportunities, and then you can find your ways better. So now let's explain the theory of why it manifests sooner. All right, so let's see, you ordered something on the Prime, like Amazon Prime. In your option, Prime said like it's gonna come within 5 to 7 business days, right? You know that and you trust that, like it's gonna come to 5 to 7 business days. You don't panic, you just go with your life and you don't even touch that order anymore, and it arrives in the given time. But what happens when you order a Prime product and it says that it's going to arrive in 3 to 7 business days, but you keep calling them, is it on its way? Or you keep canceling the order and you order something else, you think that that's going to arrive faster, and you then go ahead and cancel that and order something else. What it takes, like what it's happening, you are ordering the first thing and you cancel that, and you go for the second thing and you then cancel that again, and you go for the third thing. So it takes so much misdirections, and it just don't know when it's to arrive at that moment, right? So think like that. You have placed your order to your higher self, to the universe, to source, to God, whoever you believe on, and believe on that, trust that, because it might not told you that there's 5 to 7 business days. It didn't respond it. But when you believe, when you had an intuitive date, when you have the intuitive knowing, that actually coming from the confirmation from the higher self, we just don't want to believe that because we are so caught up in our 5 senses that we need to hear it, see it, taste, touch, and feel it, right? But when you have the intuitive knowing that you are having that manifestation in that certain time, you don't need that cancellation. You don't need to panic, and you don't need to cancel or overwork or hammering that order over and over, which is actually is going to cause delay on that process. So this is the logic behind that, why it works faster when you detach, place your order and detach from that outcome, because you already know that it's coming. If you even do more work towards that, which is like calling and canceling them and order something else, it's going to take more time for you to manifest, because in the first place it was shipped, but it's going to come back again and repackage it and shipped in a later date. So you know what I mean? So that's the logic behind it, and that's my understanding. Hope that helped you too. And this is why you need to surrender when you are done trying, when you feel exhausted, when you feel that you have done your best all the way, and now you don't have any more things to try. You just let it go and surrender and know that a way higher power is taking care of your needs, and then detach from it, enjoy your life, and don't even look back onto that, because that's gonna make your delivery in delay. Because remember that Amazon Prime, you don't call them to cancel that, you just place the order and wait for that when you know that it's coming. Hope that helped. Please like, share, and subscribe, because so many people probably are suffering to understanding the surrender, the art of surrender and let go, and how detachment work to manifest faster. So if you like, or place a comment how actually you manifested recently, and how it worked for you, it will help to see other people how they can do their work on their side. So stay blessed. Thank you.